the Top Mac nigga show. Oh shit, it's your Mac man hero. Oh shit, it's the Top Mac nigga show. Oh shit,
y'all know what's
it's your Mac
happening.
man hero.
Boss Mac, baby. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, live from Compton, California. Put your hands together for the Boss Mack Top Soil. Whoa. Yeah. It's a beautiful motherfucking night. Boss Mack Top Soil feeling alright. Kissing, baby. And shaking hands, man. Doing what the fuck I got to do out here to make it crack open. And you are now experiencing the world famous Boss Mack Podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh, yes. It's a beautiful night. I'm in here with Jason motherfucking Mask from the Crime Wave 5150. In here with me. What's up with you, my nigga?
Man, I'm faded off this good wood.
He blowing super big. Boy, he trying to kill a Boss Mack Top Soil in here. He trying to kill me.
I'm faded.
He trying to smoke me to death, man. But it's all good.
Good woods.
In the big wood. You know what? Rolling up a wood is a specialism, man, because I cannot do it, man. I think I done spent $100 on destroying backwoods and probably made two good ones. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it came natural to me. Just rolling weed up came natural to me ever since I really jumped off into the game of, getting high like that and twisting it up. I started off rolling up joints. That shit was low-key kind of difficult. I had to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Blunts was way easier. I thought it was gonna be harder, so I was with the joints for so long, but the blunts ended up being way easier. Became my specialty. Then these woods came around. My little brother actually put me up on them. My mama probably not gonna like hearing that. My little brother put me up on the woods. That shit was cold. He had me. He rolled up one. I couldn't do it the first time. I think he came back to the crib the second time. Next time I had about 3 of them. It was fire. He couldn't even hate on it. He was like, "How you do that?" No trip, nigga. It's natural.
Them woods is difficult to twist, bro. That's an art form. Only a few niggas know how to do it. Everybody can't do it. Niggas be passing. I seen some niggas passing around some bullshit that was falling apart, man.
Sweatpants.
Niggas fronting.
Be looking like sweatpants.
Sweatpants.
Like gym socks or something.
Saggy,
okay,
okay, yeah.
Motherfuckers be tripping.
I like that.
Don't pass that.
I like that derogatory
That shit be
term.
droopy.
I like that. JSNMSK in the building.
Nah, my shit is, you feel me? I'm stuffing mine.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas shit, no homo. Niggas shit be flaccid. It be limping.
Niggas backwoods be flaccid. Okay. I like that.
Like I said, no homo. You feel me?
Okay. You know how we get down. We always come with the bomb agenda for you. We always come with our sponsors, niggas in the news, reader, listener, emails, some good game for y'all motherfuckers, man. And we gonna be interviewing this nigga JSNMSK. He got a new album out, Crime Wave, doing shows. These niggas, man, is lit out here doing their thing, man. You know how it is, but our first sponsor is Yard Kings Baseball Apparel, man. Listen, it's like some baseball influenced streetwear that's super popping, man, out there right now, man. It look good. It's bomb. Go to yardkings.biz and check it out. They got the bomb snapbacks, slick t-shirts, good slogans, fitness gear. It's dope. If I fuck with it, you know it's good. Fuck with them. Y'all, even though baseball season ain't on right now, and the Dodgers got their ass beat, it's all good. You can still fuck with this. I'm telling you, man. It's a few little Dodgers rocking that shit too right now. You don't know who they is, so I ain't gonna tell you who they is. But there's a few Dodgers rocking that gear too, man. Yeah, Yard Kings Baseball Apparel. Fuck with them. Follow them on Instagram too, at Yard Kings Baseball Apparel. Our second sponsor is you know what, on a spiritual level, this sponsor is like Trojan Ultra Thin Bearskin Condoms, nigga. Y'all youngins, man, I'm telling you, man, every time I drive down Martin Luther King Boulevard, man, past the sports arena right there, I see that great big billboard up there, man. Uncurable gonorrhea. You hear me? They got it right there for a reason, because all y'all motherfuckers right in that little area is off the motherfucking chain, man. All this Percocet, Viagra, Marathon, fucking, you know what I'm saying, raw, every bitch, fuck it. Niggas out here lotto, niggas gambling. Niggas is on some, it ain't gonna be me this time shit. It's gonna miss me. Trojan Ultra Thin Bearskin Condoms, nigga, the BOSSMACK top, so I want you to live, man. Choose life, nigga. I know raw pussy feel bomber than with the hat on. Niggas busting nuts and pussy and not even giving a fuck if a bitch get pregnant. That's on the bitch. Y'all niggas is a trip, man. Imagine you pissing cottage cheese, green cottage cheese, fire, uncurable, nigga. Niggas don't even give a fuck. Niggas fucking raw right now, listening to this fucking raw right now, nigga. About to get some pussy right now, ain't you, nigga? Trojan Ultra Thin Bearskin Condoms, nigga. Fuck with that, nigga. I'm telling you. If a bitch come through here after this podcast, I'm using them on that bitch. You feel me? But I probably ain't gonna do that because I'm gonna be tired than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna want to be bothered. But anyway, our third sponsor is BOSSMACKStreetwear.com. Fuck with BOSSMACKStreetwear.com. You know we got some bomb ass shit over there, man. You need to go through, get a shirt, show your love, rock some of my shit. Right here I got on some breast cancer awareness type of shit for the bitches that get your titties checked. Get your titties checked.
Shout out.
Get your titties checked.
Hey.
All the ones with big titties. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Get your titties checked. You hear me? BOSSMACK Topsoil Love Your Breast Cancer Awareness. You know what I'm saying? I went and got some cheesecake right before you pulled up, man. some authentic Cheesecake Factory, a piece of Cheesecake Factory cheesecake, man. That shit was so fire, man. It shocked me, man. It really, it I didn't think it was gonna be that good.
You went to the restaurant?
Nah, I got it from motherfucking Ralph's, man.
Never
But
Never
it's straight.
been?
But it say Cheesecake Factory, like, and it's more expensive too. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pay that extra because I wanted to be that. Man, Cheesecake Factory, we having some fire cheesecake. I just wanted to say that I put up that video of me just eating a piece of cheesecake with no talking on some Andy Warhol shit. You ever seen Andy Warhol eat the burger? Yeah, I did a piece of cheesecake on y'all motherfuckers. No sound, just no talking. Just eat the cheesecake. All right. What did I want to say? Oh yeah. JSNMSK in this motherfucker, man. I want to say, the other night on down in downtown LA, man, Crime Wave 5150 opening up for Rock Marciano. I fuck with Rock Marciano for real life. I like that motherfucker. He kind of remind me like of Guru, more dangerous, like a dangerous guru.
That's how he described this. He said he liked dangerous shit. When he said he liked dark shit, he was like, I like that shit.
It was like
dangerous. That's funny. But that's a good way to describe it, because it's like, it's not like it's slick talk, you feel me? It's some dangerous slick talking shit. It's not, he not trying to be the hardest sounding, most scariest sounding. He just, you feel me? I love that shit.
Now I'm gonna say this about Rock Marciano, like, one thing about him, with regard to his music, to me, his beats just be a little light. They don't have enough. It seemed like if they was a little bit more subbing, like, his shit would be raw as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
you can tell that nigga don't give a fuck about the mixing on a lot of this shit.
He just give you like the sample and just rock off the sample, and then and then now that Conway and them, to me, just took his whole sound. They do his exact sound.
Yeah, he got shit with Conway and Westside Gun.
Yeah.
Them Buffalo niggas. I personally feel like they more on the grimier sounding shit than rock. Rock shit is a little bit more smooth than. Yeah,
but the lingo is the same.
The lingo is high key the same.
Yeah.
But to me, I like Conway, but I feel like a lot of his content is basically just focused around him getting a shot.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
That's why I
negative.
feel like it's not really going.
It's negative.
I feel like rock shit is kind of more expanding across a wider range of shit.
Yeah, I'm chilling with bitches. I'm living. I'm having fun.
And then niggas get grimy.
I kill one of y'all motherfuckers though. Yeah, I like that.
That's the type of shit niggas like. You feel me? That's the type of shit that's that smooth shit. That's why bitches love it and niggas love it.
I like Rock Marciano.
I didn't know he was around for as long as he was.
Oh man, he like a low key old nigga though.
Yeah,
he low key old, but he young. Mm-hmm. That's a trip though. Yeah.
Young enough to have this shit popping the way he do. This shit hard.
Yeah.
I love looking at the way his show was so hard.
Oh yeah, man. You know what? I was impressed with his use of the bitch. But that took me back to some early Too Short. Too Short used to have a nigga that came out like that. Like, he used to have one of his homies used to come out and be like gigging on some shit. Yeah. It wasn't like gay or nothing like that. It was like some cool shit.
Yeah.
But it was similar to what that bitch was doing, even because the bitch wasn't really like. She was kind of on some cool shit with her dancing. It wasn't really like super
sexual, hypersexual.
Right. It was almost
more
like
on some contemporary.
It seemed like some black exploitation. Like I was looking at a silhouette of some black exploitation shit behind some pimping. It was slick though.
Yeah.
I like how he did that.
Like Black Dynamite or some shit.
Yeah, it was in that frame,
Raymond
black
type.
exploitation frame,
Yeah.
Afro type of shit. I was fucking with that.
That's his vibe though. That's why
I was
his shit
fucking with
hard,
that.
you
I
feel
like
me?
that. I like that. And then I like the way he carried himself on stage, man. That's like the first time
He carried that bottle
that
of
I
Henny
seen a
around.
motherfucker. I wanted to point that out. The way he walked around on stage was it was the complete visualization of his music to me. Like him making it, him, you know, me seeing him in the booth, the songs, how they sound themselves. The way he was walking around on stage and had the bottle of Hennessy, I was like, oh man, see, that's that New York shit right there.
Yeah.
Nas the first nigga I seen doing that shit though, but you know, yeah, that was fly. But anyway, enough of the Rock Marciano. Y'all niggas set was tight. I was fucking with y'all set, man. I personally, I should have drank my beer before I went and brought y'all on, because I had some whole other shit I wanted to say and just completely forgot what I was gonna say. Cause I ain't did no hosting in a long time, man. So I wanted to be a little bit more engaging.
Yeah.
But anyway, y'all set was pretty cool though, bro. Like, I was feeling that. I thought that
Yeah.
it was completely different from your boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was completely different than your boys. Shit, man. Fuck out.
Yeah, fuck that shit. You gotta be willing to sacrifice like the last little bit anyway.
No, I was
Fuck
just
it.
trying to keep it from smoking so hard. That motherfucker smoking. Motherfucker. Like
Gonna be a big-ass roach.
Fire in the house and shit. But anyway, yeah, man, y'all set was like completely different and shit. Like on some, I don't know, man. I don't know. It was like it was a trip, man, from being back there by Vinny. I was just envisioning some arena shit for some reason. It was weird, man. Like I could see that. I could see that. You know, the way y'all play off each other too, man. The way Dez sprint around, amp around, and then you know you do your thing, and then Vinny. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool, man. It was a good experience. I felt the energy.
I love doing that shit on a good sound system, you feel me? Because then that's
Yeah.
when, like, I perform the same way no matter what. We was doing that same performance right there in living rooms, you feel me?
I feel you.
A year ago, we were doing that shit in living rooms just for the fuck of it, throwing our own little parties and shit, going crazy for no reason.
Uh-huh.
And so it's like, you know, even for our fans, the people that came out and shit, there was a lot of them niggas that was in that living room going crazy, you feel me? So
Yeah.
for them niggas to be able to be in that big ass spot with all the people and go, you know, do the same shit,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Okay, because it was like, okay, how was that show in comparison to the Ham on Everything show y'all did? Was it bigger or smaller?
That show was smaller than the Ham on Everything show.
It was more people at the Ham on Everything.
Yeah, the Ham on Everything show was way more crazy, but I felt like it was equally as legendary to me to do a show with 03 Greedo right before this nigga go to jail for 20 years, and Too Short,
Yeah.
and Jay Worthy, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
it just was so many different types of Watts niggas and Compton niggas and LA niggas and Long
I
Beach niggas
super
in there.
duper fucked up not going to that show. That was a super duper fuck up. Not
And then
going
you
to
got to
that show.
think about the fact that that's what I just listed. All these different hood niggas from everywhere is at ham on everything. You feel me?
Yeah.
Which
Jay Worthy is
white
from
crazy motherfuckers.
Jay
in there.
Worthy from my hood, and
Okay. I
then
fuck
all
with
my
him.
homies was there for him.
Yeah.
And then 03 Greedo is used to be in my hood all the time because he was like homeless, like, and one of the homies used to have him over there, so that's why the homies was there. So I fucked up by not going to that one. Plus I wanted to see y'all at that. You feel me?
Yeah, cause we went up. We in, you feel me, try to make it more or less like anything else than what it is. It's that crazy shit that we be on. So
Y'all had it.
everybody
Y'all had
fucked
it.
up.
Okay, rank yourself, man. Did y'all have it more lit than everybody, or Greedo just came with like the hits?
I feel like we had it like turned up different than Greedo. Like we had like, you know how once we start doing this shit and the niggas start mosh pitting and all that.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like that going on for our shit, and then 03 Greedo niggas was just going up. Like niggas was going, like it was popping. You feel me? But when Too Short went on, that's when it was stupid. You feel me? Because for some reason, it seemed like 200 more hoes showed up when that nigga Too Short went on. Everything I love, everything. It really seemed like.
Too Short got magical powers, my nigga.
Bro,
It's
He had them bitches going up like they was in high school. Like, that shit was.
Too Short. Oh man, that nigga had a beautiful career, man. Hey
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
nigga, I remember, man. Yeah, man.
That nigga's the ultimate whatever.
Yeah, Too
Pimp.
Short to crush you, bro.
Crazy nigga.
Too Short to crush you, man. Too Short to crush you, bro. He got hits. You feel me? It will crush you. Period.
Like I feel like, I feel like that show was just across the board was just nuts. You feel me?
Epic show, yeah.
It
You
was
felt the
epic. It was
energy.
just it was not one part of it that wasn't nuts. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like this last show was like, it was like the type of show that's like a hip hop show. You feel me?
Yeah.
That gotta build up.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because you already know most people came for the headlining nigga,
Yeah.
and then, if the, acts before that, the
Yeah.
opening acts and supporting act, they probably got some of their own fans that's gonna pop out, and then a lot of them people gonna be fans of the headliner too. So it's kind of gonna be mutual and shit for the most part.
Yeah.
But it still gotta build up
Yeah.
to that. But for that show was just the 03 Greedo and Too Short and shit.
Yeah.
That was the craziest shit because it was no parts of that show that was turned down.
Yeah.
Like even the intermission, the little DJ in between the sets
Yeah.
had mosh pits and you feel me, and niggas
Yeah.
fighting, and it was a beer thing too. It had something to do with some beer, so it was free
Good
beer.
sponsorship
It
going.
was free. It was free beer.
Okay.
You feel me?
So niggas
It was like, 1,000 niggas in there and it's free beer.
niggas drunk as fuck.
Yeah, to that way. It was
Yeah.
crazy, nigga.
But you know what though, man? Sometimes, man, and I be trying to put niggas up on this game, with regard to like hip hop and shit. It's like certain shows be like culturally significant for that time and era. You feel me? Like, and it mean like, it just mean like a whole lot. You was there. Whoever was there for that, they was there for that. It was like really even more than niggas getting paid. You feel me? It was like a significant type of thing. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
And if you do good at some shit like that, you know what I'm saying, it's memorable. It's like it's like it could be like a defining moment in your career and shit, just off of doing a good show right there with the particular songs you had, with the other artists that happened to be there, with the energy that was in the crowd, and
Definitely.
so I felt like a sucker for missing that, and I could tell when that type of shit is coming, like, and I could see that in the flyer. I'm like, okay, this is a popping ass show, man. I don't need to take this for granted right here, like, you feel me? I did that with Malsberg. You ever heard of Malsberg?
Yeah.
I did that shit with Malsberg,
Like
bro.
back in the day or recently?
Malsberg is dead.
Yeah.
He the rapper. This is a show he had like right before he died. This was a show he did at USC.
When did he die?
He died in like 2001.
Okay.
Like super, like a long time ago.
Okay. So
But he was from my neighborhood too.
I don't know why. Yeah. Okay.
And he was blowing up. He was blowing up. He was on like a lot of DJ Quick songs and shit. He was like, he was that next young nigga coming up out the hood. At one point in time, he was hot like that.
Yeah.
He had like a compilation out there with Sugar Free that had like some underground cuts on it. It was super popping.
Yeah.
Now, he had a show at USC.
Like at the Shrine.
I think it was on camp. I don't know. It could have been at the Shrine, but it was a USC show for their students, something. And I blew that shit off. I was like, oh, I had to do some, but all the homies was rolling and shit, and I was just like, I just blew that shit off.
Yeah.
And niggas came back, and it was some before this show and after this show. The homies came back mesmerized, like,
Yeah.
man, he had this song called Shut Up. Shut up, nigga. You fucking with my name, stealing my fame. I can't remember the lyrics. It's some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the hook is like, shut up, nigga. It's
Yelling and shit.
It's dope. It's some yelling shit, so I know you can fuck with it. Niggas said that they was a super turn. You know, they was mosh pitting off of that shit. You said they was mosh pitting off of it. Thank you.
Hey, hold on. Let me hit you back. I'm doing this little interview right now. All right.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Bitches checking in. I didn't mean to call her no bitch, but it's a girl, man.
What it is.
Yeah. I'm all on a tangent, man. What I'm talking about, Malsberg and shit. I'm talking about the show. Anyway, okay, niggas in the news, man. I'm all in the motherfucking the show and shit, deep lost and some shit, man. But I appreciate being up there on the stage with y'all niggas, man. Seeing this show, man, it's cool.
I feel like you were part of the, you know, you done been a part of what we do so far, kind of from the beginning of it. Like you kind of been associated with it. Not necessarily at the beginning, but as far as the beginning, as far as us having a project out.
Yeah, being around
you
it.
know, yeah. So
Yeah.
you on our first album, that first, you know, the first thing that we got out, that you own that shit. So,
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
so that's, you know, that's big on as far as like people know who you are and shit.
Yeah.
We got people who be like, yo, that Boss Mac song, he on that Bottom Bitch song too.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So they recognized me from that one.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that was there that night that knew who you was.
Oh, that's a good look, man.
Yeah.
That's a good look. I felt good up there, man. That was good energy,
Shit was
man.
tight. It was a perfect way to go into that shit.
Yeah, it was a good little energy, man. That was a good vibe. So I wanted to acknowledge that, man. And then the Rock Marciano after that. That was pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
All right. Niggas in the motherfucking news. Niggas in the motherfucking news. As a young nigga, I don't know if you saw this. Did you see the Jill Scott thing
when
she was doing the
sucking
the dick in the microphone?
Yeah, I watched it.
You fuck with Jill Scott?
I did.
Huh?
I did.
You'll fuck with her?
Yeah.
Would you?
She was in the Tyler Perry movie.
You let her put. You be on her team. You be.
If she's doing that to me right now.
I fuck with Jill Scott like a motherfucker, my nigga.
Cause my mama used to play her music, and when I seen her in the video, I liked her. I just liked the way she looked.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a kid, when I was watching her videos on, all this.
I like her.
On TV and shit.
From day one, she been a real bitch to me. Yeah, I like her, man. I thought that was dope. See, you gotta do shit. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. You gotta stand out, man. See, that bumped up her record sales.
Yeah, she went viral.
See,
that's this.
You gotta do something, man. You can't. Ain't no not do nothing, man.
Gotta go viral.
You gotta do something, man.
Yeah.
You gotta do something. And the king of doing something. Oh, thank you, sir. The king of doing something. Your boy 6ix9ine.
Your boy. That's not my boy, nigga.
You know,
your boy.
I'm at this point right now. At this point, keep it 100. I don't even know what his music sound like. He just continuously do shit. He continuously create some type of narrative.
You know, you really wouldn't think that his music sound the way it do just based off of like his presence and the media and all of that shit.
But his music go.
His music, his music is crazy as fuck. If you listen to the shit this nigga be saying, this nigga is crazy. This nigga talking crazy shit. You feel me? He talking that shit that's like I don't know, man. This is a Mexican nigga from New York who was saying the craziest shit. He's talking that crazy street shit. You feel me? Like, and niggas is letting them say it. You feel me?
Yeah, I you know what was most fascinating to me, man?
Niggas is letting it happen. So
what was some fascinating shit to me, man? What I thought was fascinating to behold this. I don't know if anybody else felt like this about it. I was watching the Complex Con clip when Slim 400 and them had him outside, but really Slim 400 and them was over there and he had 10 bodyguards around him.
Bodyguards and shit.
Probably armed. I mean, so he's behind 10.
And there's a lot of police too. Outside of that, nobody's mentioning that there's police.
Even if it's police there, man. I mean, you behind 10. You behind 10 armed.
Who's behind the armed? Is Slim 400 behind him?
No.
Or
Slim 400 is up on the stairs. Tekashi is behind, Tekashi is being protected. Slim 400 and them is up on the stairs saying you're not coming in.
Which side they on? I never seen the clip.
They're approaching. They
coming from like on
I think
Pine?
you know what? I don't
They
you
coming
know
up the stairs
it looked
from
like
Pine?
they coming from the front part of the that little under part. It looked like when you're approaching the pure front.
The backside where
I'm talking about
I'm talking about
where it's like behind the apartments.
Yeah.
But that's really the front.
Yeah.
Cause that other side is like the side, but it seemed like the front.
Yeah.
But cause he was trying to sneak in. you can sneak in right there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
So
they
he
was
coming
right
up the
there.
back
And
way. That's what
they
you
was
saying.
right there. Yeah.
He coming up the back.
It's like
way
the
'cause he
front, but it's the back way. It's a back
No,
way.
it's the entrance because that's where will call is at. So
Okay,
that's where
okay,
the check-in
yeah,
is at.
yeah,
I know what
yeah,
you're talking about
okay,
now.
yeah.
It's the same place where they had the little clip of that fight ass and
So
shit.
some type of way, they must have got tipped off that he was coming that way. They must. So they was on point. But anyway, I was fascinated at how a nigga was being protected. See, he was talking hella shit.
Yeah.
I'm in your city, nigga. I'm in LA, nigga. And I was just really, him saying nigga with the so ferocious. It was just cutting into me as he was saying that.
Yeah, New York nigga, you feel me?
Behind, he still looked like a pure Mexican. Saying it to niggas.
Yeah.
Behind like 8 armed security motherfuckers. But motherfuckers is interpreting that as like he's doing something tough. Like
He was talking shit?
you didn't see the clip.
I didn't.
Well, see,
I was at Complex Con. I
Well,
didn't
see,
even know that
no,
happened.
we'll see. Oh man.
I don't be
Oh
on,
man,
I
that
don't be
went
on
viral.
shit, bro.
That was
I don't be caring about that type of shit, you feel me?
Hey man, I won't be caring either. But man, when I just cut on Twitter and it's like that's
Twitter not that popping apparently. My shit not popping like that. I need to get that shit popping.
Hey man, when I look in the trending shit and 6ix9ine is trending and Complex Con is trending, I hate Complex Con is trending #1.
Yeah,
So I gotta hit that.
yeah. See
And the
what's
first thing that come up is 6ix9ine is at Complex Con. I'm like, oh really? He's really there? And then it's like, okay, here's the confrontation. They already got the confrontation up there, and you see Slim 400 and them on the stairs like, nigga, you ain't coming in. And then, and then the old boy is out there talking about, nigga, I'm in your city, nigga. I'm in your motherfucking city, nigga. What you gonna do, nigga? But he behind like 8 armed security guards. You feel me? I ain't even tripping off the police. You behind 8. So I mean, I didn't mean to dwell on that, but I just, man, I just had to burn that shit up.
It's hard to, you feel me? You gotta just, I feel you. Then we get caught up on making a point. You making a good point, you feel me?
Man, you know what I'm saying?
That nigga 6ix9ine is a weirdo.
This shit working though, man. The point I was trying to make about him is
He doing something.
the narratives that they create is, hey man, I just been watching that. I haven't even really been paying attention to the music.
Yeah.
But his narratives, man, whether it's real, not real, whatever it is, you pay attention to. It seemed like, I don't know, man. What you think about the Long Beach movement right now, man? The way Long Beach popping right now, Savvy Third and Stupid Young and Vince Staples. How you feel? Do you see it as a Long Beach wave, or it's just certain artists just popping and it just seemed like a wave, but it's not really a wave?
The latter.
It seemed like a wave.
Because it's like,
not really a wave.
Because it's like, man, I don't know. I feel like it's not going to be a wave for real until niggas is really in the city doing shit. You feel me?
Y'all right there. I don't know, man. Wait a minute. What do you mean by in the city doing shit? Speak on that, folks.
All right.
Hold that up to the light.
I'm not trying to be, all right, look, this is probably maybe saying that niggas have to be stereotypical or superficial or some shit, but it's really not. I'm just saying that, I don't know. it just really ain't too much evidence of niggas. You know, like Savi Third, he be over in this section. You feel me? So he doing shit, but it's like, nigga, the city don't feel like it's bubbling. Honestly, you know, when you moving around the city and shit.
Okay, what do you do? Okay, when a city have a wave musically, what do you think that really mean? Do you think that mean everybody? You see a lot of money?
Like that's it. I feel like the wave really is inclusive to niggas really out here doing these shows and doing shit for the people because the people is supporting it.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, the internet shit matter too, but it's like, if niggas is getting on, representing it, and saying that this where they at with it, and the city is on their back, and they the king of the city,
yeah,
then the city need to feel like it's some niggas really like really booming.
Okay,
like
they just, I know Savvy Third just did a show at Sevilla.
Yeah.
That was popping, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What more can the nigga do besides periodical shows like that? Or if it's
got a good backing behind him. You
right,
know what I mean?
I get it.
So it's like, we got one, him and Vince, right?
Okay.
You know, are the two examples of niggas who really booming now, right?
Right.
Okay. So I'm just saying, it's like, where do it go from there then? You know?
Okay, but see, y'all niggas do regular shows at that spot over there.
Yeah.
That count. That's like regular. Y'all do that shit all the time, man. Like, so.
All right, and then you know, like, so when you say, like, how I feel about what's going on.
Now, when I say wave, you gotta understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Wave really count to the outside world. It don't really. It's not gonna matter in your environment around you. Yeah. It's still gonna be poverty, niggas doing bad, and all that type of shit. But what it means is the outside world is focusing on Long Beach, and when you put out music, you included in what's good coming out of Long Beach.
Yeah.
And you get more consideration because, it's another popping motherfucker from Long Beach along with Savvy Third, and because it's your music at the end of the day. But since you popping now, you part of the wave. You feel me? That's what I was saying. That's when I say wave. That's what I mean.
All right.
And then being young too though, and part of the, because you got to be in the bracket of the wave. It don't count if you like. It don't count if you like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then, you know, like, that's what I was just about to say. I mean, like, considering how I feel about it, is like.
And do you feel? Are you feeling the effects of that consideration right now? Like, niggas from Long Beach is.
I feel like the only reason why I reacted that way was just because I feel like when it come down to it, when you consider a city getting popping and shit, when people got their eyes on the city, you know, that one artist is gonna be like a gateway to what else is going on. You feel me?
Right.
So if it don't really seem like it's nothing going on around that artist, you feel me?
So
that's what
who
he
not co-signing nobody.
You feel me? Yeah, or you know, in a sense, you know, because it's like, what's really going on in your city? What that what that whole scene sound like? What your collaborators sound like?
He part of the young. Stupid Young and
I'm just saying, you know,
DFW Flame.
Yeah, DW, that's my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, all of those, like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I personally grew up with like, you know, all of them niggas. Like, Savi Third like a couple years younger than me, but his little homies and shit, him and his homies are like my homies. They're younger than me. But, you know, I used to be on the bus with them little niggas and shit, and they'd hop off in their section, and I'll keep going, and I'll hop off in my section. But
old boy sound like you fit on some of y'all shit though.
DW?
Yeah,
like, DW. We be talking about that. She in jail right now, but you feel me? We was talking about doing some shit. I just personally don't really get around to.
How is he stuck? Is he gonna get out fast, or is it some bullshit?
It's some bullshit. Well, he gotta sit down for a minute. He already know what's going on with his shit, but he gonna have to sit down. He gonna be sitting down for a second, but you know, he got a
That would have been a good look to fuck with him because his
Yeah.
voice kind of.
yeah, that's my nigga. I swear that been my nigga since we was in middle school type shit. You feel me? Like, and his music shit have changed a lot. Just in the time since I've known him because he been talented on music shit.
Yeah.
Everybody when they younger be singing and dancing, doing the little shit. So it's like niggas really find their sound. He found his sound because he was more in the set with it and that kind of influence where he was at, and that's when it took off.
Yeah.
So and all that shit's real. That nigga really, that's why he's sitting down right now.
Yeah, I could tell he with the business. And plus, I seen that he was a protege, Trey D, and I imagine that he got to pass. He got to pass a certain kind of scrutiny to be right there with Trey D.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's fucked up, man. All right, shit, what's some other shit? Oh, rest in peace, Kent Porter, Diddy baby mama, 47 years old. You check that out? You heard?
Yeah, my brother had told me. He said that they had just found her dead. I didn't really hear him tell me too much.
Yeah, she was pneumonia supposedly. Yeah.
My homie brother passed away. We was all kind of close, like around the age for that shit to happen. It was kind of just weird,
Man. When you die from pneumonia, that's really like the AIDS. That's a AIDS complication, but ain't nobody gonna say that about Diddy. You feel me? That's an AIDS complication, though. You feel me? Like, especially at 47, like, cause you young, your body, you strong. You feel me? But like when you get your immune system compromised, and then you feel me?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I rest in peace, Kim Porter. I ain't saying that's what it is. Nothing negative, man.
Ain't nobody tripping.
God bless,
tripping,
man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. R.I.P. though.
Yeah, man. I know this is a rough one, man. They was in my hood shooting a video, man. Like, she was in my hood, man. And once again, I blew it off, taking a picture with her. Man. I just on GP, just not even on just because she in my hood though, you feel me? Like she in my hood.
She doing over
this
there?
Diddy, they was shooting a video. I know I gave her son them some shirts and shit. I gave what's his name the
Wanna play UCLA?
Nah, the one that got to be rapping and shit.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
He got okay. Anyway, I gave him some shirts and shit, and they was shooting a little video in the hood, which was just a trip to me. Cause anyway, yeah, man. Rest in peace, Kim Porter, man. She had on some Gucci loafers with like mink in them and shit, man. Her feet look so comfortable and shit, man. I can't believe she dead, bro. She looks so good. Anyway, rest in peace, Kim Porter. All right. What you listening to right now?
As far as
musically,
like,
what you fucking with right now?
I'll be listening to a lot of old shit.
Okay. You eclectic with it. You ain't tolerate none of the bullshit that you're experiencing right now.
It just be hard for me to keep up with it.
It's coming out so fast, and then niggas is just making freestyle and high. Okay, I feel you.
Cause it's like mostly if I'm listening to music, I'm probably listening to oldies, and if I'm not listening to oldies, I'm probably listening to Chief Keef or like Bankroll Fresh or like some.
Why? You know what, man? You be listening to like some early Chief Keef?
Yeah, and the recent Chief Keef.
You listen
both. It's like it's two different niggas to me sometimes.
Yeah, I be fucking with early Chief Keef, man. I be off that every day, and
he got some shit.
Some of that
like
shit.
The drill shit is tight. I never really gave a fuck about drill music. Like I didn't really like the flow in drill music. I just felt like it wasn't really nothing musical about it. You feel me? It was just niggas just rapping, like niggas just saying shit. But then I started to fuck with it because I don't know. I started to understand different little shit. I started to fuck with different little things about it. But the new shit that Chief Keef be making is kind of like all over the place. Like, this nigga don't really have no. It's not drill music at all anymore. It's like he doing some whatever the fuck he wants type shit.
I really think when I think about Chief Keef, and I'm an old nigga evaluating him.
Yeah.
It seemed to me like his early music, like that I guess that finally famous stuff, or that what you know, with Everyday, 300, Don't Like. Yeah. The stuff Lil Reese came out with in that time period, Us, It's Just Us. Yeah. It seemed like the beats Lil Chop was making and whatever they was doing right there, they was really tapping into the moment, into some, for what they was doing. To me, at that point, they was at the pinnacle of their game, to me.
Yeah.
And the way that music sounded, it just sounded real good. Like, it just, the beats was just really like cinematic opera, negative shit. Like, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just really.
Yeah. I think I heard Chief Keef when I was like maybe 18.
Yeah.
I'm 26 now. I heard about it when I was 18 from my little homies. They was fucking with him.
Yeah.
And I think Chief Keef was like 2 years younger than me.
Yeah.
So this nigga shit.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, he was viral then, like how people be talking about niggas be going viral and all this shit.
Yeah.
He was viral the year before that, because when he was 15, he shot at the police.
Right.
So, you feel me, once, like, you know, nigga, he putting out shit on YouTube and all that.
Yeah.
Niggas is viral, you feel me? This nigga, he's like 15 years old, he's shooting at police and shit. People gonna listen to what the fuck this little nigga is saying. Bullshit, you not. That same year, that nigga signed a label deal. Like,
hold on. Dang, you see how you said that? Shot at the police. Along with that real good sounding music.
Yeah.
But you gotta do something. You gotta do something, man. Like, you gotta figure out something.
Alright, you wanna know something fucked up? I think it's kind of funny though. What you talking about? You gotta do something, because I feel like for most of these niggas, doing something is getting popped out here. You feel me?
Hey, man.
I feel like niggas be.
Oh man. You just gotta figure out what you wanna do. How long?
Well, I feel like some niggas secretly want to get popped. Like, niggas just dying to get grazed in the shoulder, like, so they can boom, like, niggas.
That ain't enough.
It might be.
You gotta get slumped.
Right way.
You gotta get slumped, bro, because the bedroom shot. They want to see you laid up.
Just get popped at on video, and niggas be viral.
Popped at?
On video.
Nah, that ain't enough.
As long as it's on video, you go viral.
Ain't enough, man. You gotta get
the
hit.
way these headlines
You gotta get toe up. You gotta get toe up and have the, like, I'm about to be out of here shot on the apparatus with the family members around.
Have your brain leaking out.
And then you gotta, like, start coming back slow, like feeling in my feet. God is good, you know what I'm saying? Then show a nigga standing up, walking, you know what I'm saying? They can't hold a nigga down. What the fuck?
Show the scars.
Then, you know, the homies bringing cushion to the room. Every coming, you know what I mean? Then you drop the single. What's his name? Yellow Beezy shot the video in the bed. Did you see that?
That nigga had a Nike headband on. I'm like, nigga.
Shot the video in the bed. Like, fuck it. Get the cameras. We good. Okay. Let's go. Niggas
that nigga just knew he
moment.
made it. he got shot.
I'm surprised nigga wasn't filming once nigga made it to the crib.
That nigga knew he made it.
No, he had to go to the. No, he was actually shot up. He had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, he got hit 3 times.
So as soon as the nigga was good enough, soon as they was like, okay, you just have to recover now. All right, go get the cameras. Some shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
That type of shit.
But you know what's the cold thing? What if we find out some shit in the future, like he hired one of his people to do that, like that come out in like future. I believe we're gonna hear some shit like that, like yeah, man, I shot him in the leg.
That nigga Black Youngster said Dolph shot his own truck up on his birthday.
Hey
nigga
man,
Black Youngster
you
said he
know
didn't do
what?
it.
You know what? You know what? You know what?
He said he
You
didn't
know
do it.
what? You know what? You know what? Why not? Why not? Why not? Like if I'm a listen, man. Why not?
You gotta do something.
Why
huh?
not sit around and think of narrative? Just sit down.
They're not gonna
Okay.
make some shit up and
All
they
right.
gonna do
All
it.
right. All right. What we gonna do? We just
today.
gonna shoot up the truck,
Bulletproof.
and then we gonna have like about 20 bitches immediately go on Twitter and say, "Whoop-de-whoop, shot up."
Yep.
Whoop-de-whoop, shot up.
He don't like that nigga already. He like, man, fuck this nigga. He set this nigga up. That nigga Black Youngster called it Pussy Rat Entertainment. I said,
nigga,
that
we
nigga's
could
crazy.
get that popping for y'all, man. Desmond was coming out of the case of Rod. Niggas just shot it up, man. Just blame that shit on somebody. All we gotta do is get away from Long Beach police. You feel me?
Them niggas
Long
don't
as
catch
we get
nobody.
away- As long as we get away from them, we good.
Hey, you know, it been a lot of niggas getting popped
I've
over
been
here.
seeing that, bro.
Shit
I've been
crazy.
seeing some murders, my nigga. You know
Nigga
what?
slapped
I
out
didn't know it. You know what? I low key, I had to, think I had to, you know, cause you know I still be, I go to my hood all the time.
Uh-huh.
So I don't be seeing yellow tape like that over there all the time, nigga. I be seeing some yellow tape over here, bro.
Yeah.
Like I be like been in like a corner, like a late night corner, and it be yellow tape. You feel me? I don't even think motherfuckers be knowing that yellow tape happened. You feel me? It be like some
They
yellow
don't.
tape.
Cause they be keeping that shit under wraps. You feel me? They don't talk about that
The
shit.
coroner be out there and shit on some darkness shit. This block be dark, it be dark. I done seen some murders around here, man. I done seen some murders in this neighborhood. I done seen some murders in some nice houses, and I done seen some murders in some nice white houses over here, bro. Like on a nice street, like you feel me, like.
Crazy.
Murders though, the coroner was over there though. You feel me? Like the evidence,
Detectives and shit.
I was like, whoa.
CSI.
It's murders, bro. Like, my nigga, you got the album out right now. What's the name of the album, my nigga?
YHN2.
YHN2. Young Hell Nigga.
Young Hell nigga.
Okay, what do the hell nigga mean? What does that mean right there?
don't really mean shit. Honestly, I just was like, you know how people was having like little stupid names and shit.
Yeah.
Niggas is little whatever, little
Right,
this or
right,
that.
right.
That just was
Young hell,
young
nigga.
hell nigga, you know. Like obviously I had a rap name, but I named my album
Young
like
hell,
an
nigga.
alternative rap name. Young hell nigga.
Oh,
That's
for
my
real.
shit. So that's kind of like the projects is young hell nigga. Like that's what it is. But it ain't really shit. It's just it's just my shit. It's crazy shit.
Okay, so you have fans around this motherfucker.
Yeah, people be fucking with it.
Yeah, I felt that energy at the show. I could feel it. All right, so are you concerned? Okay, are you concerned about? Okay, how's it doing? It just came out, right?
I literally just uploaded it before I came over here. That's why it took me so long.
All right, a lot of anticipation.
You asking me?
For the people, a lot of anticipation.
People was waiting.
People waiting on it.
Cause it was like, cause I did some like little listening parties and little things. Like I was performing it and previewing it. Like, Cause I was like fucking with people like, oh, I'm about to drop it. Just come to the thing. But I really wasn't about to drop it. I wasn't even playing the final versions of the song. I just was seeing if people was fucking with it.
Right.
Cause I honestly didn't. I just felt like the project sounded different than what anybody would expect it to sound like. So I just wanted to see how people react to it.
Right.
Right out the gate.
Right. Yes, activities are going on out there. All right, so like, how many songs you did the other night at the show?
Of my own?
Yeah. There's a couple of them in there.
Maybe 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did 3. I did 2 off the new project, and I did one of my old songs that's not on no project.
How many songs on it?
7.
So you consider the album or EP or just a project?
I don't know. I call it an album because that's just what I call like just bodies of music and shit.
Yeah.
Unless you call it a mixtape, but I'm not saying like I dropped a mixtape. It's like.
Man.
I mean, an EP is usually like 3 or 5 songs or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I feel like 7 is how long my first project that I put out like 3 years ago. I know like the whole 7-track project shit been popular this year with Kanye doing it and making everybody else on this shit do 7-track projects.
Kanye is a weirdo, bro.
Yeah.
It's weird. That shit was all failure to me. Like that shit was whack. I was embarrassed for Nas getting caught up in that shit like that. Yeah. I mean, he's a legend. He's supposed to be able to.
Man, these niggas is out here like, doing shit. Fuck with these white people.
I don't know, man. I like. I thought. Okay, not to get away from your project, but I thought that out of all that shit this summer, man, I probably like Travis Scott shit the most. I really wasn't really feeling. All that shit came and went though, but.
I think, yeah, true. I feel that way about all of that shit, even that shit he did with Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
But he did that song on Nas's project where he did the sample of the Humpty story.
Yeah.
Bedtime story, whatever shit.
Yeah, that.
He did that, and I just thought that was tight, just because he just looped at the cop shot the kid part.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I think that was the only thing that was like memorable from all of those projects for me.
Yeah, I like the Kid Cudi shit. I like all what Kid Cudi do is tight to me. Yeah. But I don't know, man. I thought Travis Scott really outdid all of that shit. Like, You know, especially to be fucking with Kylie Jenner too, to have a bitch like that, and it still come artistic like that. I was real proud of that nigga. You know, it was pretty cool.
That nigga came a long way from sleeping in his car trying to get popping.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. I didn't think he was gonna be able to deliver high quality like that under them type of environments. You know.
Yeah.
Now,
get out.
Damn. What? Okay, so when you putting your project together, is it emphasis on the sequences of your songs? Is it like a certain type of way you trying to have the? Because like, here's one thing, man. When I be viewing albums, I guess on iTunes and Spotify, you can get continuous play experience on iTunes and Spotify, can't you?
I believe so.
Yeah. So your continuous play experience is you going from song to song, no skits and nothing, no type of interlude or anything in between there. I gotta review the project. I should have had done that already, so I already know. But is it or is it just we just doing straight music, like song to song to song to song? Or is it any...
No, it's no skits or nothing.
You ain't got none of that in there. Do you ever think about those type of things? Do you just want to keep it pure music?
Yeah, I don't really want to do like, I understand why they're important, you know, just to be like making certain songs good, but I feel like what I do don't really like require that.
That's irrelevant.
Yeah, because I feel like my music is like the collection of it, how you
we need to get right to the
together is conceptual, you know.
Now what about the visuals for this? Is you gonna do 7?
I don't really think of visuals, you feel me? That's why I don't really do videos, because I don't really like. I know that you should do them to get popping because people want to see them.
Yeah.
But I personally don't think of that. Like I don't like just.
You don't think that's necessary, like to communicate?
I don't think
like
about videos. I don't think about skits. I don't think about anything. I just design or draw and I write. You feel me?
You don't think that the there's like a magnetic spiritual quality to people seeing you?
Yeah.
And while your music is being performed, even if you're not even in sync to the lyrics, but just them seeing you visually is like an enhancement.
And that's why I like to do shows as opposed to like putting out videos, because I feel like I like to control the amount that people get to see me. Like I don't want to be that out there. You feel me? I don't want people to like.
Okay, I feel you. I feel that.
Like I'm not really trying to
try to interject some mystery into the character and then save it. Like y'all gotta come to the shows to really.
Y'all gotta come to the show to come see what this shit is about. Cause I'm not really about to. I feel like I don't want to try to capture that feeling. I don't want to act it out. You feel me? That's why I don't make videos, because I don't like to act.
Right.
I'm not about to act out this. I don't know. I just don't think about it.
Okay, so, but you don't, okay, now.
I'm not saying
I
I won't do it. I just say, like, I don't really think about, I don't come up with those concepts.
Right. Now, just keep it 100. Like, I first came across y'all, I seen y'all grown piece of party shit. You know what I mean? That visual was dope.
From that the video I put out.
Yeah, like
what performance.
Yeah, the
Mask Wanna Die.
The visual, dude. Like all the visuals was dope. Like all of it. Like the beginning, the niggas in the backyard, the nigga lighting a cigarette, and nigga eyes turning, looking like. Look at the evil looking eyes while smoking, and then and all that little reverse shit was going along with the sounds of the music. It was a whole lot of little shit in there to where I thought to me, that first impression that I got from that video, from looking at that, I was expecting like y'all was gonna do like a whole bunch of big type of shit. Like based off of that, I was just like, these niggas is gonna be doing something. I feel if this is like just how they getting down right here, just on this level, this is kind of hell of a good.
Yeah.
For what they doing.
That.
And then your boy surprised me. I didn't even know he rhymed like that. Like, so that was like bonus. Like, I thought it was just you rhyming, and he was making the beats, and Vinny making the beats. So I'm thinking his like, you feel me?
Vinny make my beats. He haven't produced for Crime Wave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he should though. But yeah, I mean, we had the homie who was at that show, and he was like coming around, he was helping. He actually shot my first video, the basket in the hoodie video. He shot that video too. And I mean, honestly, we wanted to like continue to work with him and just come up with a whole bunch of different concepts and visuals and shit. But he ended up, just not really. That nigga ended up being on some weird shit, you feel me?
It's hard, man. I get it. I get it.
To just come to a whole nother nigga with these ideas and shit is like... I
get it. Ain't no cold business out there, man.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas get a motherfucker like that. Cause y'all shit to me is like all conceptual, man. It could be like some big art type shit,
Yeah.
Alright, shit, man, we an hour in and shit, man.
Chilling.
Alright, so the first video is gonna be if you do one.
Yeah.
What is gonna be out? You don't know a song, you gotta feel it.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be for this song called Flame.
Flame.
Yeah, the Flame is tight as fuck. It's like me and Des made that beat actually. And it's just like, it's really me talking shit, and then like me singing like in the background, kind of like it's supposed to be like a sample, but I'm singing it though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like an oldies,
okay.
An oldies song, but it's with me talking shit. Like I'm not even rapping really. Like I'm just talking shit. Like it's on some crazy shit.
Okay.
It's hella random.
Alright, nigga. Let me see. Did I get all the motherfuckers? What you think about that? I kind of don't want to bring this up, but this is your era, man. And oh my God, look at this bitch Azalea Banks. Oh my God.
What is that crazy bitch doing?
Look at her titties, man. You know what? That bitch right there, man. She practiced. I think she practiced Santeria, man. You ever fuck with a bitch that did that? That fuck with magic like that?
Yep.
What you think about that shit?
Man, them bitches be having some fire.
You don't be worried about that shit?
I don't give a fuck.
I feel you be praying at night. You pray to God.
Nope.
Oh man, and you go head up with witches and shit, huh? Not giving a fuck, huh?
I don't give a fuck about shit.
Not giving a fuck. I feel you, my nigga.
I got a bunch of them little crazy little bruja or whatever, bitches. All of them.
I got a bunch of them little bruja bit. Ayo, man. I'm telling you, man.
And if that costs me bitches for saying that, it's cool. Cause I'm gonna get some more bitches for saying that.
It's all good. I just try to make sure I get God with me
I feel
to keep them off of me. You feel me? Like, okay, God.
I feel like God knows.
All of these motherfuckers right here.
You wanna know something about me why I don't give a fuck about nothing? is because like I believe that it's balanced to everything. You feel
Yeah.
me? I operate on that system. You feel me? I operate with like I know. Like I'm not saying that I see what's coming,
Yeah.
but I know what I'm. I know what I'm giving up, so I know what I'm prepared to.
Yeah.
I'm just like I can't really. I gotta go my own path anyway. You feel me? I gotta do what I gotta do.
I feel you, my nigga. I respect the journeys, man. I just respect it. I just respect the journeys, man, because I done did a lot of bad things to a lot of bitches, and they done through the years as an old nigga, and I know the scorn and malevolence, and I know there's some bitches done did some shit to me. I know they have. You feel me? And
man.
And a nigga like me, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. There's shit out here you can't see, and there's bitches out here that, I've been warned on multiple levels. Great grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Like, grandmother, you feel me? Like, I've been on this page recently on my show a lot, man, about the about a lot of darkness out there with bitches, and you gotta be careful because, like I said, man, you'll have bitches. You'll take a bitch light. It'll be a lightweight bitch. This will be some shit where you just really just fuck twice and you didn't even remember her name or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But this bitch took you super serious. She done got one of your shirts and some of your hair. You don't even know how she did it. She done really put in an effort, pleaded her cause. You tripping like, why is this? You talking, you viewing this as a bitch. You talking to like Vinny, like, man, I don't even know why this bitch tripping like this, man. I fucked her like twice last month, man. But she done put a whole curse on you and some other shit, and you just like, man, like, bad shit is happening to. Wait a minute, man. Okay. I threw my back out this morning, burned up the kitchen. How the fuck I burned up the kitchen? Wait a minute, man. My leg hurt. What the fuck? I'm just talking about some real shit, my nigga. You think I'm playing? I be telling niggas, man, I be like, hey, man.
I feel where you coming from.
You may not, but you may not, I'm not telling niggas to start going to church on Sunday, but man, you might want to
get closer to God.
Say a prayer, something. Watch out for me, God. The Psalms got a whole bunch of prayers for that, my nigga. I'm telling you. I didn't know they was in there. I had to go in there and was reading. I was like, why are these prayers designed like keep off of me? Keep these motherfuckers off of me. I didn't know these was here. I didn't know about. All I knew, the type of prayers I knew about was Our Father who art in heaven type of prayer. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's
some shit in there, huh?
Lord, help me against him. Oppose those who oppose me. You feel me? If this dude got beef, I need him handled. I'm with you. That's all I'm saying. I ain't in here preaching, man. I've been preaching lately, though, man. I ain't trying to be preaching, but
I feel you.
God damn it.
Them bitches is crazy, man. I be doing what I be. I feel like I mind my business. You feel me? And
Hey man, you minding your business
I be-
all the way until you put your dick in a bitch,
Yeah.
and then you in her business.
yeah,
You feel me?
Yeah.
Sometimes even when you do this to a bitch, it's gonna be all right, baby. I love him. Damn, bitch, what?
Yeah. Nah, I feel like I done went through. I've been going through shit, you know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I get where you coming from.
Yeah.
I be going through shit, and this shit don't stop ever. You feel me? But it's like it just is a different.
Hey man,
yeah,
you just now
shit.
coming into the energy too, man. You just as you rising in the energy, man. Like it become more powerful, man. Like how old is you right now? 26.
Yeah.
Man, I personally think like steady incline and growth, man. You don't even you might not even hit some shit till like 32.
Yeah.
I think you could prime up like about 27 is like that artistic prime, but I think niggas could ride that wave up until like 32 and still be with the youth. Like the youth, you still accept you and be like you'll be part of youth culture.
You know, man, I be just like, I feel like I connect to a lot of different type of people, you know.
You supposed to, man.
And I feel like mostly what it is, as far as me connecting to people or people being able to connect to me, is just based off my ability to like try to like explain myself enough for people to not misunderstand what I'm saying, you know.
Yeah.
It's like that's all I be doing with my music or with my art shit, you know. It's just like I'm just trying to provide a way for people to understand me in the way that I want to be understood, I guess.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's really what my primary like focus with my energy is just kind of like, because I really hate to be misunderstood, you know. That shit is not getting nobody nowhere for, you feel me, niggas to be misunderstood out here.
I feel you, my nigga. Do you feel I know this is gonna be a weird ass motherfucking question to be saying to a nigga, man. I'm gonna put it out there anyway. If you died today, do you feel like you a legend?
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Remember forever amongst your peers.
High key. Probably ain't gonna be, you know, worldwide, all of that shit, even though that could happen on some way later point in time type shit, way after I'm gone.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like personally, based off of what I've done, I feel like I've created some shit that nobody else has, and
It's
nobody else
standing
will.
Yeah.
And you know, just to the people who respect means something to me, you know, who values means something to me, they, you know, they kind of solidified that for me, you know, already kind of feeling that I could feel that way about myself, you know.
I felt that for real. I felt that legit on stage with y'all the other night.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I felt that in the air, like it should be taken serious, you know.
Yeah, I don't feel like I have to go through no extreme lengths to like really provide for Crime Wave, man, because Crime Wave is, I got faith in it, you know. I really got faith in what me and Des create with that shit.
Yeah.
I really feel like it took me a minute to be able to even kind of view it this way, like personally and shit, and like be like on some ego, not even unattached, but you know, just aside. You know, it's like we really create something crazy. Like we really create some shit that either niggas can't understand, or it's not for them, or it's really for them, and they feel like this shit explained them, or whatever it is. It's like I feel like what we do together can't nobody else do.
Yeah, I felt that energy. Yeah, that's real. All right, so you available on all platforms, iTunes, it's streaming on Spotify, all that shit.
It's gonna be. It's like, I uploaded all that shit, so it's like that shit take like days to reach the stores and shit like that.
Yeah, y'all pressing that vinyl, cassettes and shit.
I was gonna do some cassettes, I believe, but not really me personally. Like somebody else was like, let me do some. And then my other homie was talking to me about getting some vinyls made, but I wasn't really thinking about it too much. But I feel like I should though. I was thinking about doing like a little double one with my first project and my second one, since they both 7 songs. They both like about 20 minutes long roughly.
Yeah, you could play with some configurations right there.
I could probably fit them both on one side, you feel me, on some crazy shit.
Yeah. Alright. Well, shit, man. Let me hold up right quick. Let me do some reader listener email. Niggas is an hour and a half into the show. My people gonna be hot.
Man, them niggas gonna get high and listen to all this shit.
All right.
Ain't nothing but some real niggas talking.
Man, that's all it is, man. Trying to find it. Okay, now. Reader, listener, email. Reader, listener, motherfucking email. We got a bit. Okay. This motherfucker, man. I'm tripping, man. All right. Our first reader, listener, email is from a bitch from Los Angeles, right? Tha BOSSMACK. So she say, BOSSMACK. I've been out here in a relationship and I've been thotting. My monogamous relationship has been slumping, so I admit I added some side niggas. The other night, I let side nigga number 2 beat it up, and then I went back to my crib. Later on that night, my main nigga pulled up, came up in the crib, got on one knee, and proposed to me. While the pussy was still sore from fucking side nigga number 2. The ice was bigger than I expected. I said yes, but I felt bad. I had to send a nigga home with no pussy. Here is my question. I know I can't marry this nigga, but listen to this. When I saw that nigga get on one knee and give me that ring and propose, I felt like a crazy joy knowing I had just finished fucking a different nigga and this was happening to me. Explain that shit to me. Did you understand it? Alright. Yes, man. We all kind of have a perverse joy at looking at sucker shit. Like when we see sucker shit, it's like a fascinating thing, you know, and it just lets you know the ruthlessness of the world. Like if you's a sucker, you just it's dark. It's dark for you to be a sucker, for you to let your shit down, and you know what I mean. And you got to read the signs, man. When you can't dilute it. I know I sound like I'm going around in a tangent, but what I'm trying to say is like, you gotta face reality, man. I believe everybody know when they bitch is tired of them and done with them, and you can make up fantasies and try to fix shit, but if you see that it's not going well, you should accept it and get out the way. You should try to get out the way. If you think that it's folding up around you, you sense that the best thing to do, man, is do harakiri. You know what harakiri is? That's the seppuku.
Yeah.
Seppuku. So you got to do seppuku. You got to go up to the bitch and be like, look, I feel like this is happening, and then seppuku.
Yeah, I feel that.
And just you gotta suffer through losing the bitch. Let her go for something crazy like this happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Because all this is dangerous. Like a bitch doing, that's all dangerous type of shit. Like,
sometimes niggas be clueless.
Yeah, but then sometimes niggas find out. Cause okay, put it like this.
They be clueless to the fact that they bitch not happy.
Oh yeah, that too. But what I'm saying is like, I've seen like murders and shit happen in them scenarios where the nigga, the sucker nigga couldn't take it. Like he went from sucker to murder. You know what I'm saying? It's, you feel me? Like you know
something, man. I don't think that I could personally ever be that clueless.
You would sense that your bitch is no longer
my bitch,
and you accept it. You come to you.
Yeah, but if I couldn't sense it,
if it was just totally blind, like it totally like you. So we talking about
if I was blind, deaf, and dumb.
We talking about you going into. So we imagining you didn't see shit. You think you got a wholesome bitch.
Yeah.
You done went and invested in some, maybe $2,500 in some ice.
Right.
Did a presentation.
Right.
Gave it to her.
This nigga.
And then maybe
imagine if I was that nigga.
Now she sent him home, right?
Imagine if I was that nigga.
that nigga, but she sent him home. But imagine if it was you. Ain't no sending home. I'm finna grab the pussy, and the pussy is way too gushy. It's way too for this time of day. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then you put a bitch under a spot press. The real nigga instinct say put her under a spot press, and she don't hold up to the spot press. And then you gotta be on go. Then you gotta go from zero to pimping. You gotta go from zero. You gotta go from.
I'm skipping pimping. I'm doing murder, bro. I'm skipping pimping. I'm not playing.
See, man, bitches be playing a deadly game. But see, now I myself, you know what? I'm not saying I'm invincible. I'm emphasizing that. Any bitch can put anything over on any nigga.
Right.
However, I feel like I can sense if I am the supreme being in my bitch's life.
Right.
I can sense it. Like, I could tell, like, I always call this game, you know what, it's some game I put out there for niggas years ago called astronomy game. It's astronomy game. I should have called it something else, but I just called it astronomy game because it's simple. But, you know, like, when I had astronomy, you know, when motherfuckers wanna, when they try to tell if a star have planets, when they watch the star in the sky, they can't see the planets, but they watch the movement of the star, and the star does like a curly Q movement, and that movement means that there's some type of objects inflicting gravity on it to cause it to do that. So it's doing like some irregular shit as they watch it. I said that's the same thing with your bitch. You gotta be able to look at your bitch, and she's doing some type of behaviors or movements. You don't see the nigga. You can't see the nigga, but from watching her and her behavior, you can just say, okay, there's a nigga. I can't see him. So I call that astronomy game. Yeah. So you gotta be able to look at your bitch and be able to discern that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Which is like some supernatural skills. Like, so you have to be your ability to notice the subtle nuances of her behavior will give you that, you know. And I will hope the mind will be sharp enough to give me that before I just see something crazy to where I pull a gun and start shooting. You feel me? Because then, you know, that's a sucker attack.
Risk it all for no reason.
But I get it though when you all in invested in a bitch like that, putting down racks, and then the bitch just, you know.
Yeah,
it's fucked up.
You know, I personally, sometimes I think about it and I feel like I'm a composed person. You feel me? I think that.
Have you been in the fire? Have you been in the fire yet? Have you been tested? Have you been to the mountaintop?
I done been through some shit, man.
Nigga jumped out the window, nigga bust out the house running, you approach the house and the nigga just bust out the side glass doors running hard. You're not even really composing yourself to understand what you're seeing, like, because you just was pulling up and then all of a sudden it's just a nigga just running, like.
I feel like even with adrenaline pumping, I have not lost my head yet. You feel me? That's some shit.
You know, one of my homies experienced what I just told you, that articulation.
I was listening to it.
Also, because the details were so
You just pulled up. You don't even.
The homie say, one of my people say, he doubled back, you know, you normally don't come home for lunch. He doubled back for lunch tonight for some reason. Pulled up, and you know, where he pull up at, you know, you can see the lights, the bedroom. He said the lights shut off when he pulled up. It just gave him a feeling. He got out the car and walked around, and as soon as he hit the corner to where he could see the front of his crib down there, he just seen a figure sprinting, and it looked like one of the homies. Like, he thought, like, is that the homie? Mm-hmm. With no pants on, boxers, shorts, just running hard. He started yelling for him, and then he didn't turn around. He just kept running harder until he was gone. Now imagine that. You come into the crib.
Oh yeah, lunch
break. And you think you seeing a figment of your imagination. It looked like one of your homies running with just his boxers on. Yeah. Not even no socks, not carrying the rest of his shit. And he not looking up at you. You yell at him. You like, whoop-de-whoop. And he don't turn around. He just keep running hard as fuck.
That's difficult, man.
How could you know? You on a murder page. You all the way on murder. You all the way on murder. You ain't even made it to the crib yet. I ain't even made it to the crib.
I'll be tripping.
Oh, murder
I can't put my pride aside.
I'm on the hunt. I'm after dude. I'm not even going to the crib.
Because if she's still there later, then she's still put her there.
She should know to leave.
Everybody going.
Even though you ain't made it to the crib yet, she should sense that something has happened outside.
Honestly, my bitch knowing the way I am, she's gonna be the nigga running. Then I'm gonna go in the house and have to, you feel me, do that. You feel me, take care of that. But she's gonna be the nigga running, no pants on. Oh yeah, I can't even think that way. You feel me? Cause look, real shit, I can't lie about this shit. My feelings get hurt. You feel me? And I don't take no apologies, nothing. You feel me? My feelings be hurt. My auntie told me that's how my daddy was. She said your daddy was crazy as hell. He loved everybody, but as soon as they do one thing to hurt his feelings or make him feel like that nigga would take you down.
Hey man, you know it's a cold thing, man. You know it's a cold thing, man. I know. Niggas be raging. Certain niggas be raging off of shit, man. Like I know that, like I said, murder shit can happen. Murder shit can happen. I know niggas that done got I know niggas that done left up out of here because a bitch lied on a nigga. Mm-hmm. You understand me? I'm talking about a bitch lied. And niggas left up out of here. You feel me? Off the rage of the next nigga, just in the context of some shit like that. You feel me? Like,
I believe this shit.
So man, ooh, dark. Okay, so this bitch, so all this darkness, yeah. See, all this darkness, the bitch. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
she cold.
Bitches be evil, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. It be a lot of evil out here.
Sometimes I can't believe it.
It be a lot of evil, and you don't even realize it until you all in. You done been, I find out 6 months in that the bitch say something or do something. I go, what the fuck did you say? You did that? What? Then I gotta reevaluate. Like, damn, wait a minute. I've been tripping. Yes, I have been leading with my dick. I just been fucking. I never thought about, was you a good person or not, really. I never really truly evaluated that. And now that I'm focusing on you, I'm noticing you have a consistent foul. You a foul human. So you a pretty ass foul human.
Pretty.
What the fuck, really?
I had a bitch tell me she was a monster. I said, well, no, you not.
You didn't even want to believe her. Yeah, bitch trying to help you. I'm a monster.
Man, I couldn't believe it. She that bitch.
Nah, you too pretty for that. Come here, bitch. Let me fuck you some more. And then she show you, she do some shit to you. You be like, wait a minute, I didn't see that. I didn't see her just do that shit. Yeah, some dark bitches out here, man.
Yeah, they are, man.
I've been doing a rant, man, because I believe, man, I'm telling you, man. I say this story. Now this is a real story right here, real fast, nigga. You took mushrooms before. You fuck with mushrooms.
Yeah, I fuck with acid.
Okay, so that's more extreme. That's more pure.
I guess I don't know. I haven't.
Okay, I'm a point.
I don't know the difference. Like I know that they kind of give you some of the same effects and shit.
Yeah.
And I know some people that won't. It's like some people prefer either.
I gotta try some acid, man. Let's see what's popping.
Acid is tight.
I gotta try some
mushrooms. I think I did actually try it once, and it made my stomach hurt. I didn't really feel shit.
Okay, I took some mushrooms, and them shits was powerful in the motherfucker, man. I remember I got some for me, and then I got some for Mossberg too. That was like it's been a long time since I took them, but I took them a couple times, man. And this was my experience real fast. The first time I took them, I was around my homie, one of my peoples who just died. Rest in peace, my homie Pete Rankin, my peoples.
R.I.P.
Yeah, it's a good nigga, man. I remember I took them, and then remember they told me, like, when you take the mushrooms, you got to be around good people who got your good interest set, got your best interest in you and shit. And I didn't know why they was saying that shit, right? So I took them, and I'm having a little afternoon in the hood and shit, and they kicked in, and the homie was chilling with me. He was getting high, and I had this overwhelming feeling that this nigga was my homie like a motherfucker. It was like some shit that, like, it was like I became aware that he was always my homie, like, going back to when we was little and shit. Like, it was some weird shit. Like, I was like, wow, this is weird. The fuck?
That's funny.
Damn. He really the homie. You know what I mean? Like, let me contrast that shit.
Yeah.
Then I went on and left and drove around and was tripping. Fishbowl effect in the car, driving like it looked like a fishbowl outside. Yeah. Reality warping. It was wild.
Damn.
So I went.
Driving around on shrooms.
Yeah, man. Went to the car wash. Niggas out there tripping, looking at the cars getting washed, just tripping, nigga. Really, yeah. I'm really not supposed to be driving. None, niggas. Reality is completely distorted. I'm just sitting up here tripping off of it. Yeah. The next time I took the mushrooms, nigga, probably like 2 weeks later, nigga, I'm gonna have my bitch come over and drive me around, right? Mm-hmm. So my bitch come through, and she wild. So she starts sucking my dick. So she's sucking my dick.
They're not driving no more?
No. She came by the crib to pick me up to go out to go drive and shit. But before we could even do that, this is like just the beginning of the afternoon. This dick, this is bitch wild like this. This ain't
shrooms,
this is the beginning. This is like the jump up. This ain't
regular.
Like
this is
the type of bitch this is.
She supposed to. Okay.
She sucking my dick, and I'm watching her suck my dick, and her face turn old, and her hand turn old. So then I get up and run to the bathroom and shit, throw water on my face, and I'm looking at myself like, okay. I'm cool. Then she started talking shit in the room. You all right? Is everything okay? I'm like, oh, okay, it's cool. Shit. I come back in there, and she starts sucking my dick again. And I'm looking at her, and her hand and her face turn old again, and my dick stay young. And I'm like, push her off of me and go back in the bathroom, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Oh shit! Why is this so funny?
So then I was like, she pissed now. I don't know why you tripping. I'm like, look, shut the fuck up.
She light skinned?
Yeah, she light skinned. I was like, shut the fuck up. Listen, I'm on mushrooms. I need you to go to the liquor store right now and get me some orange juice. Because I'm thinking orange juice is going to bring me down. I need you to go get me some orange juice. Go get a gallon of orange juice. Hurry the fuck up. Go now because this shit is... And she left and it just was taking hella long. So then I was like, fuck it. I'm going to roll. So I jumped in my shit and tried to concentrate and just get to the store. Anyway, long story short, that bitch was evil. You feel me? And over time, it manifested. I mean, that was early in the shit. But I wasn't viewing it like, okay, wait a minute, what does that mean? What does that mean? Taking it back to, I didn't even come to that conclusion of that until probably a year later, just really getting high and thinking about the shit, just going, that bitch was evil, you feel me? So I say that to say, it's some dark bitches out here. And she could suck dick real good too.
Man, I was about to
she
touch
suck
bases
dick
on that
real good, bro.
I feel like sucking dick is an evil bitch's sport.
That's a shame, man, when you think of it like that, man. When you think of it like that, yeah, man.
Man,
I don't know no good bitches that suck dick with skill.
Not like that.
No. With the drink the babies all nasty, nut on my face and all of that.
They do not breathe. That's how you know that they don't give a fuck about life or death and some more shit. See, it's all suction. The crazy bitches.
Hey man.
They don't give a fuck.
Hey bro, I'ma tell you, man. Yeah, bro, I've been on some bullshit, man, out here, man. All right, let me.
Shit crazy.
Another reader, listener, email a bitch from Los Angeles, right to BOSSMACK. She says, BOSSMACK, I have a guy friend that I have been friends with for years and never fucked. I was at home the other night and I was hungry as fuck and a bitch was broke. But just broke until the next morning. On top of that, my nigga was broke too. So I called up my friend and told him to front a bitch a pizza till tomorrow. And this nigga just exploded with all these thirsty emotions, talking about how I got a whole nigga over there and how he not fucking, so why should he buy food? Now, mind you, I never fucked this nigga. He may have joked around about fucking, but never on no serious shit. BOSSMACK, what the fuck is this? This shit is weird. Well, niggas be suckers, man, and niggas be stuck in the friend zone so long until they just try to hop the fence one day. One day a nigga just say, just try to get out the friend zone fence. So he just got tired of you treating him like a sucker, and he exploded. You called him up for a pizza on a Saturday night. He probably was getting ready to jack off. You probably had a glimmer of light when you called, but then you just humiliated him by asking him to buy a pizza. Send it over there to you and your nigga, so y'all could eat and then fuck. On his money. I mean, come on, man. I don't even know. Niggas be killing themselves, putting themselves in the friend zone, sucker zone. I'm gonna start calling it the sucker zone. Niggas be saying friend zone. I'm gonna say the sucker zone. Niggas put themselves in the sucker zone and just be in there, and then have an outburst, some type of outburst, emotional. Some niggas go to jail behind them outbursts. Nigga do an outburst and tear up some shit. Wreck a car.
That's a shame when a nigga just can't accept that a bitch ain't about to let you hit. Like that.
It's rough, man. It's rough.
You hit. Like you're not.
It's rough.
Some niggas cannot admit that shit.
It's rough, bro.
It's rough, but I mean.
Have you ever heard of
it's rough for them.
Have you ever heard of the incels? You heard of incel? You know what that is?
No.
You don't even know what that shit is, huh? It's affecting society, nigga.
Let me know.
That shit is affecting society, my nigga. Incel nation, involuntary celibate. I don't. It's involuntarily celibate. I don't know what the E and the L, but it's niggas. It's white boys that can't get pussy, no matter what. Even though they might have money or they come from a good family or look whatever it is. You know how. You know it's a vast population of white boys that be like up at the university that can't get no bitches. They don't get no bitches. They don't get the fuck no. They don't get no respect. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, it be a nigga taking up all the bitches. It'd be like 2 or 3 niggas fucking like all the bitches. Like some shit like that. All the basketball team take all 90%. Yeah, the basketball team and a couple cool niggas take all the bitches like in a disproportionate. And then it'd be like a nigga like you up there or something with 3 or 4 of them too. Like, so it's just unfair. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then some of them weirdo niggas be like in the friend zone with a bitch, listening to the bitch complain about how you cheating on her. So they didn't want to kill you. Because he really want to fuck. But she don't see the light in him. She will still want to fuck you. But, you know, he listening to the story about how you got 5 bitches. And he want to kill you. He mad dogging you one day. You like, who the fuck is this weirdo motherfucker mad dogging me?
For real.
He over there. He over there want to kill you. And that be the nigga who shoot up the school. That be the nigga that went up to Santa Barbara and shot up motherfuckers, drove around shooting up, run over some bitches and shot up. You gotta be careful out here, man. A bitch choose you and then 3 niggas want to kill you.
Yeah, that's that cold shit, man.
3 niggas. This bitch choose me. I ain't even know she liked me.
You know, I mean.
And 3 niggas want to kill me. They want to kill me.
That bitch from that email is a dumb bitch, though.
Yeah, that's some cold shit.
That's a dumb bitch. And that nigga is a dumb nigga, too. So, it's just because that shit, you know what they say, stupid is and stupid does, you feel me? So, that shit follow, you feel me? That shit is it's not going to ever be a smart motherfucker and a stupid motherfucker that's that close on, you feel me, on a consistent basis, you feel me?
Yeah. She's
stupid and he's stupid, you feel me? That nigga's done for being in that position and hating it, you feel me? She's stupid for thinking that this nigga is really about to just be over them feelings at some point and just be her homie. Like, no, this nigga is not your friend. This nigga don't.
Some bitches just be torturing niggas on a subconscious level. They know what they doing. On the surface, they try to act like it's fair and square.
There's benefits to her for her.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's reverse pimping. I always say it's reverse pimping because, like, you feel you look at it like this. You look at it like you know how a nigga be pimping a pimp. Contemporary pimping is supposed to be the pimp, the hoes, and you're not supposed to fuck the hoes. You're not supposed to fuck the hoes. And the hoes supposed to go get the money and bring it back. Okay. Now, the way the bitch got the nigga, she got the nigga on the team like a hoe. He not fucking, but he not leaving either. You feel me? Like, and he knows she got a main nigga. So she got a main nigga, and he's still in the rotation like a hoe. You feel me? And he paying. Yeah, you feel me? So it's reverse pimping.
Definitely.
All right. Y'all can put that down in y'all notes. Reverse pimping. Are you in a situation where you are being reverse pimped? Look at yourself in the mirror. Think about it. Are you at home listening to a bitch talk to you about her problems with other niggas and wishing that she would see the light? and just all of a sudden suck your dick today. It's not gonna happen. It might happen.
You never know. Some niggas, sometimes
It
that
might
shot,
happen.
It might happen.
It might happen. I ain't gonna say that. Anything can happen.